current crisis going on in Jackson, Mississippi, just further serves to prove why we're so lucky that we have that Build Back Better plan finally pushed through, and we're going to be able to actually fix this failing infrastructure that's happening all across the country.
Oh yeah? How so?
What do you mean? I mean, now we're seeing what we've said the whole time. At first, we had the previous president, Voldemort, he who shall not be named, right? And he promised, he kept talking about how the infrastructure was bad and everything, but he never did anything to fix it. All he did was try to build a brand new wall so he could slap his name on it while everything kept being broken down. But now we're seeing that things are falling apart and we finally passed an actual budget that we can push towards starting to fix these problems.
Okay. So, a couple of things. One, this is failing under the current administration. And two, how is the current administration, with its Build Back Better plan, going to fix this before the people in Jackson are up to their ears in, you know, excrement and bodily fluids?
Yeah, I mean, currently it hasn't fully failed yet. And as a result, of course, you've got the whole boil water initiative issued. They've already gone as far as to say, hey, you know what, we're going to do virtual schooling. Thankfully, due to this COVID and the amazing response from the current president, we have virtual schooling. And thanks to these democratic led policies such as equity and giving laptops to students from the school budget, now the kids can at least, and the parents can take their kids out of the city for a while this gets worked on. So we have the money from the Build Back Better plan, we have virtual schooling enabled, and we have finally a good government that is actually, the adults are in the room, and I have full faith that they'll be able to fix the problem.
Equity. And you're giving them laptops, and then you're telling them, oh, we're going to do virtual learning. Where are they going to go? These people are not wealthy that they can just go wherever and get a hotel room for the next 3 months, however long it's going to take them to fix it. And you can boil all the water you want. It does, it might kill some bacteria here and there, but it doesn't make the poop go away from the water. The poop is still in the water. You're drinking poop water, and then you're going to try to brush your teeth with the poop water. I mean, at best, you can use the poop water to put it in the toilet so that you can at least flush the fresh poop. The only problem is that as you send them more poop, they're giving you back more poop water, and then you boil it, and each time you boil it, you're getting just more and more poop in there. So it comes to the point where you're pouring in the poop water into the toilet, you're pooping in it, it's just going to kind of like float on top of it because it's already pretty dense with all the poop, and then you're going to try to flush, and now you've caused a clog in the toilet to your house because there's nowhere for you to go. You can't just virtually learn and magically get all the money to get another house somewhere, especially now with the rent so high because of the current administration with their inflation. Where are these people going to go?
I mean, it sounds like what you're saying is right in line with me in that, yeah, maybe I will agree with you that maybe we need to print some more money to cover the rent for these individuals in another city.
You
I think
can't
we can
even
do that.
you can't even say that with a straight face. You're going to print more money. It's going to cause more inflation. They're just going to get more poop water.
Listen, no, they're not going to get more poop water. We're going to fix their problem. You may have to pay a little bit more at the gas pump. You may have to pay a little bit more. But, it's time. Charity, as a conservative that believe in good old traditional value, charity should be on the core. It should be the first thing coming out of your mouth. So at the end of the day, I think it's completely fine. What we need to do is print a little bit more money. And I can say with a straight face, absolutely. I just figured that you were going to dive in on it. Thanks for activating my trap card. So absolutely what we need to do is print a little bit more money, give them a month at another apartment. We do see places like California, they're building, homes and small homes, even through all sorts of recyclable materials for their citizens. So in this case, we can do the same thing. Pay for just 1 month. It's just 1 month. We did it for COVID for almost a year. Pay for 1 month and then give the Build Back Better plan to the government and let them fix it. And in the future, Mississippi will learn. This is why you should vote blue.
This is a whole city we're talking about. Do you know what 1 month of living expenses is going to cost? The city doesn't even have the money to fix the water plant. You think they have money to let the people go and live, and then the people probably won't even want to come back. They'll be like, no, just keep giving us money because we like where we live now way better. Who really wants to live in Jackson when they can't even get the water going? Look, and why is it so complicated? They keep saying they need to keep the water running even at low capacity while they're working on it, and that's why it's so complicated to fix it. No, if you're already in that level of disrepair, just shut it off. Shut it off and spend a week fixing it. They already are trying to find alternatives to handle their poop. That they've probably already dug outhouses in the backyard anyways. Just shut it down all the way for a week and then fix it. Don't try to use the other water plant that they've increased 50% to try and make up some of the shortcomings, because all you're going to do is break the other water plant that's actually working. These people have no idea how to manage the city.
I, I agree with you. This is what happens in Republican states. This is exactly why these states need to vote blue.